I want to talk about why I think that Michael Schur's The Good Place is the most optimist show out there. For those of you who haven't seen it, or those of you who need a refresher, it follows these 4 humans who end up in what they think is the good place, meaning heaven, after they died, and it's their antics as they try to at first work through the idea of what happens in an eternity of happiness, and then also as they start to suspect that maybe they're not in the good place, and they start to change the world around them, and much more importantly, they start to change each other and themselves. So the first thing I want to look at in terms of The Good Place's optimism is just how deeply the show believes that people can become better. So we have Eleanor, played by Kristen Bell, and she is exceedingly selfish. She spent a whole life being a selfish human, and she falls in love with Chidi, who is William Jackson Harper, and he used to be an ethics professor, but he is utterly incapable of making a decision. He's the most indecisive person in the world, and that ends up hurting a lot of people, not to mention himself. Then we have Jason, who is played by Manny Jacinto, and he is this very impulsive, not the sharpest tool in the shed character who was plagued all his life by these bad decisions that he made. And then lastly, we have Tahani, played by Jameela Jamil, and she is this incredibly wealthy socialite who spent her life raising all sorts of money for a charity, but she did it for the wrong reasons. She's very insecure and envious and jealous. So these 4 people who in life would be fun, they're all fun of course, but would be very difficult company to have, because at the end they're always making bad decisions, come into this space and they first figure out that they need to change themselves, and then they figure out that they have to do it together.